My name is Mteto Nyati. Currently, I'm the Managing Director of Microsoft here in South Africa, and I was a Yale Fellow in 2004. When I was at Yale, I was working for IBM. I was one of the directors when IBM, based in Europe, in Paris. And since that time, after having had the experience to be at Yale, one of the things that became clear to me was that I needed to come back home. And indeed, after that Yale experience, I took a job back here in Johannesburg with IBM. I worked for them for 3 years, and I was approached by Microsoft, and I've been with Microsoft now for 4 years. And looking at the 3 years that I was with IBM, one thing that we wanted to make sure at IBM was to see how we can grow our business here in South Africa, whilst at the same time contributing towards improving the challenge around unemployment. So I put together a plan there to move jobs from Europe and move them to South Africa. And we created about 5,000 jobs here in South Africa through that work. It was, first of all, it was a good thing for IBM because it saved them a lot of costs. The cost of living down here in South Africa is a bit cheaper. So in that way, we managed to move the jobs here. And for South Africa, we created 5,000 jobs. In that way, from a business perspective, we helped grow our services business here in South Africa. We helped position IBM a very strong services player, whilst at the same time we helped create jobs. And with regards to Microsoft, many things that we have done here at Microsoft. The first one really I'm proud of is the fact that as a company, we are a company that is quite sensitive to the social issues around us. And we've decided to focus really on 3 things. One of them is to transform education. The second one is to improve local innovation. And the third one is to reduce unemployment within South Africa. You see, when you look at in Africa in general, or maybe across all of the emerging markets, we still have a digital divide here. Still have people who have access to these great, powerful devices that can transform their lives, and huge amount of our population that have not been touched by these things. And our job as Microsoft is to continue to drive the technology that is affordable, that can help as many people as possible to access these devices, to access technology, to impact their lives in a positive way. In particular, here in South Africa, we see a huge role that we can play in education, using these devices to help people to really educate themselves and contribute positively to society.